Hello and welcome back to Ohio Richlands. It's now the 2nd of January. We skipped ahead a day, but we've got 11,200 litres of wool to come down here. I'm just trying to think what one needs the wool the most. Just check. I think it's actually the other spinnery. There. Yeah, it's that one there, so we'll put it into there. Also, our sugar has now finished. We've now run out of sugarcane, so that has taken quite a while, but we finally managed to get rid of it all. But there's quite a bit to do today, and we are going to sell animals later on as well. We have some chickens to sell, some sheep as well, and we need to buy, not yet, tomorrow though, we need to buy another 10 angus cows and 10 of the dairy cows. But for now, we've got to move all the fabric, any fries pallets, take them to sell, any of this fabric pallets, sugar, the last time we'll move the sugar as well, because that's it now completed, and move that into the dairy to make chocolate. There's always one pallet left here. 26 litres, there we go. Right, now that's the wool in, that should be in the right one. Yeah, that's better. And also, this potatoes, if we just jump out now and check, there's about 3,000 litres left. 3,100. Now that should all go in there, because we need the trailer, so I hope it does. Yes. Right, we'll move this out of the way just now. We need to take a load of flour down. We've got some sorghum, and there is some wheat as well. We need to take that down here to the grain mill, process into flour so that we can finish making cake, so that we can get all that ingredients out of there. And we can also start making bread again to put into the potato production. I'll leave that there. So there is quite a lot to get done today. Hopefully it shouldn't take too long. All the clothes pallets and chocolate pallets come back up with us. I'll just leave that there just now. So what have we got? 2 clothes pallets and a deer that's just ran into the building. There are a few fabric pallets as well to move over. So that is the last of our sugar. And 2 chocolate pallets as well. I think there is another 4 pallets. That leaves us with 170 litres. So that is the sugar completely finished. So I'm thinking about doing it again. I don't know which field, because that little one gave us a massive amount. We don't need a huge amount. At least I don't think we do. The only thing it's really been used for is chocolate production, which just goes to sell. I'm not sure if there is anything we can use in the potato plant. What have we got there? 2 pallets of starch and 2 fries. Although that does make it full, so I think there's possibly more to come out. Anyway, let's get this done. We'll get the stuff moved over, get the fries sold, and take this stuff back up to the farm, the chocolate and the clothes. Then we can take down the grain and then get back to selling animals, because we've got to do that today as well. So we'll see you in just a minute. it's just under $3,800 for the French fries. Let's just jump in here and check before we move that starch again, because we have quite a bit of stock up at the yard. Yeah, so I could change that to storing. It does say storing. I think if I put them back into the potato production, it saves me taking them back up to the yard again. Because for these, we are waiting for milk, really. Everything else is in. So a quick check. So we've got potatoes, vegetable fat, starch, which is there, plus these 4 pallets that would go in. Water, we've got plenty of water. Milk's the only thing we're waiting on, we haven't got that. Eggs, have we got any eggs in already? No, so we just need to put in some eggs, but there is some at the chicken coop, so there's plenty of eggs. And butter, we've got 7,000 litres of butter, so there is plenty there. Bread as well, we've got 4,000 litres. We're going to take 1 more pallet of bread, but to do that, we need to take that grain down to the grain mill, the sorghum and the wheat, for processing. So yeah, it's just milk. Let's quickly check here. Still nothing being produced. Well, still can't do anything with that yet. But we're slowly getting the cows in, the Angus cows. We're buying 10 every month, on the 1st of every month. So when do we start? October, November, December's, and this is from yesterday. It's about $7,000, I think it is, for each load of 10. No, it's not. It's 3,500, sorry. 7,000 for the November and December's together, so it'd be 3,500 for this 10 here in January, yesterday, for the 1st of the month. We're actually going to buy, I think, another 20 of the dairy, the Holsteins. Will do that today, because they're 6 months old. There's still no milk being produced, but we've still got another, well, older than 18 months can reproduce, so we've still got a long way to go yet, another year effectively, until they can reproduce. And we're going to sell some of these chickens, the older ones, 12 and 13 months, I think. Yep, sell some of them to make some more room, because they are eating through the grain quite quickly. And I know these top out at $1,000 per sheep. We're losing quite a bit of money, but they're producing quite a bit of wool. So if I can get rid of some of these, the higher value ones at $725, we'll keep these ones at 20 months. Saves the grass being used as quickly as well. So yeah, if I take these round to the front of the potato plant, I can't put much more in though, because then when we produce it, it's not going to have the same amount of room to store it. And I also need to see about removing that light pole there, because it's just right in the way for us. Right, we'll get these in, get the rest of the stuff up to the farm. There we go. I don't know why it's quite awkward to pick them up. A little bit of trouble with the French fries as well. One pallet kept falling off. Right, that's them, and we'll put the other 2 in as well. Take the chocolate and the fabric back up to the yard. And we'll see you back up at the yard in just a minute. Oh, there's lots of pallets actually. How much more is there to come out? This is 691 litres. So would that be it then? Is there any more coming out? Can't pick them up from an angle, it's just too awkward for it. There we go. That's going to fall off again. Well, I think that's it for the starch, so we can just put these 4, so that gives us 6,000 litres in there. Oh, there's more. Oh, how much more is going to come out? I'll tell you what, instead of messing about putting this in and then loading the factory up too much so that we can't have space to produce any more, we are going to take these back to the yard with us because I don't know how much more is going to come out. It saves any hassle in future. Right, we'll get this done and we'll see you back up at the farm just in a minute, and we will get some of the animals sold. So we'll see you there. Right, we've got the grain loaded up. So before we do anything else, let's go and sort out these animals. So we're going to get another 10, no, it was 20, wasn't it? 20 Holsteins for the dairy. So that's $4,000 plus the 1,000 transport, so 5,000 in total. So we'll buy that 10. And then chickens. There should be quite a bit of eggs here as well, actually. Yep. Well, we might sell that pallets, or we might put them down into the potato factory. This was always an awkward menu to get up. Oh, there we go. So, that's 5 months, 4 months, 13, so we're selling them. I'm not sure how, oh, we've got to only do it in 6 days, and there is quite a lot, I think. Right. This is going to take a minute. I'm sure there's an easier way to do this when you start getting into thousands of chickens. I don't actually know how much there is of these. Oh, that's them. Alright, we're keeping that 6 months, 4 and 5 months. So we'll sell these ones as well. Oh, that's it. Well, that wasn't too bad then. Right, I'm not sure how much we got in total from that, but we got $1,200 per 60 we sold. What do we need now? That sheep need to be sold out of that pen. This one we need to... No, we don't, not yet. That's tomorrow. We need to buy another 10. Always keep it a month apart. So when we reach 18 months old and they reproduce, where am I going? We can sell 10 every month effectively for full price. Right, what ones are we doing? These ones. And there's 30 of them. So minus a $1,500 transport fee, $21,750 in total, which leaves us with $20,250 for them. Another 30, same again, $20,250. These ones, same price, $20,250. And another 30 of the Black Welsh Mountains, $20,250. So we'll leave these ones in, I think, for another few months yet. That should give us enough money. Come on to say hello. Right. So now $252,232 in the bank. We will use some of that to pay off the loan, and also when the clothes come to the best sell price. What have we got there? We've got 2, 4, 6, 13 there. So it's about just over $10,000 a pallet. So there's $130,000 sitting there. We also might use that to either buy the Super B trailer or use it to pay off the loan. Let's check the sale first though. Now we could get a new planter. We could grow corn actually. We've not done corn yet, but then that means another header, which means buying another bit of equipment for something else. A combine, but it's the wrong brand, so we're trying to keep it all John Deere here. I will do another map where it's just any brand goes. It doesn't matter what comes up in the sale or what we buy. It will be any brand as long as it's something we need. So if we need a combine, we'll just get a combine. But we've survived so far with John Deere brand for equipment, apart from the telehandler, obviously, it's a JCB. Some things you can't get, like trailers, you can't get branded for John Deere. Sprayers, I think we can, but it was more beneficial at the time to get the top air sprayer as opposed to self-propelled John Deere. Anyway, let's head down with this load. 16,671 litres, and that's going into the grain mill to make grain so we can keep going with the bread and get the cake production done so that all the ingredients are gone. So we'll get down there and get that done. Well, it's now the 1st of February, and we're going to sell the 4,000 litres of chocolate we had in storage, and we'll nip to the farm shop to sell all of these eggs. So there's 12,180 litres of eggs, and the chocolate got $8,688. There isn't really much to do today, so I think we're going to fast forward into tomorrow, but the one thing we do need to do is buy another 10 Angus cows, and we'll take this to the farm shop. I don't think there's going to be much at the productions. Obviously there's going to be no sugar because there's none left to process. So we'll drop this off, go back, get the 10 Angus cows, and then jump into tomorrow. I don't think there's pallets at the flour mill as yet, but we can jump down tomorrow and have a look to see what we've got. So let's get these sold and get the Angus cows into the barn. Well, that's the eggs selling now. We did, if you notice, the bank balance is going up now because we're selling the eggs, but we did pay $155,000 towards the loan. So we've now just got 1.2 million left to pay, and that's $12,193 for the eggs. So now let's jump back to the farm and buy that 10 Angus cows. Well, here we are. So Angus cows, we're not needing 30, we only need 10. So $3,500. Buy. So now we've got 50 Angus cows. We're slowly bringing them up. It is working out quite well. Hopefully a good investment, the cow barn. It better be, because we're so far in debt now that we need to really work on paying things off. The only thing I need to do for today actually is the chickens. I need to give them some feed because they're quite low. Just double check. Cows there, yes, so they are still good with hay. Still no milk being produced with them yet. Plenty of TMR to keep them going anyway. They are still full with grass. They could deal with maybe 2 bales of grass actually. We could nip them across while we've got the forks on. And I don't know why you're still showing the eggs. We've just cleared the eggs out, so there's actually none left. But they do need grain. So grain to the chickens and say 2 bales of grass to the sheep. So we'll get that done just now. And then I think we'll jump into the next day. But I'll be on the next episode, and hopefully we can get the potatoes planted, because in April 1st is when we can start doing it. So we'll leave the episode there. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you again in the next one very soon. Thanks for watching.